that there are some problems. So, what are we going to discuss today? We started this topic in August when we discussed what you could read to improve your English, where to get free books, cheap books, where to get all this stuff. We had some fun doing it, so we decided to continue the rubric, and today we'll talk how to improve your English through YouTube. And while I'm telling you my stories, I would ask you to put in the chat from wherever device you're watching, what do you watch in English on YouTube? What YouTube channel you can share, the name of the YouTube channel, and short description of what it is. Like, is it a cooking channel? Is it film reviews or book reviews or whatever it is, okay? And I'll comment if I see any familiar YouTube channels. So, I will reveal a big, dark secret of mine today. When I entered the university and when we started different subjects in English, after half a year, I understood that I have a huge problem. I don't understand anything in listening tasks. Not a single task I could do when we did listening activities at university. So giving up was not an option because I already was finishing up my first year at university, so I needed to do something about it. All my teachers at university and some of my acquaintances who knew English well recommended listening to podcasts and different programs on BBC channel or BBC Learning English and things like that. So I tried doing that. And I hated every moment of it because BBC podcasts, maybe someone likes it, but for me it was extremely boring and not interesting. So that's why I was looking for some other options, and at the time there were not many because it was just the beginning of everything, the beginning of YouTube in general, and you couldn't find any good resources for listening. Summer holidays came and I decided that I would watch as much YouTube as possible to improve the situation. So that is what I was doing. And since then, all my channels that I'm subscribed to in YouTube are exclusively in English. I don't watch anything in Russian and I don't watch anything in other languages, only like some channels in other languages that I learned, from time to time, but mostly exclusively in English, and it improved the situation. So what can you watch in English on YouTube that can improve your situation as well and create an artificial language environment for you too? So basically, YouTube is a place where you can find anything you want, a lot of different shows, YouTube shows, a lot of different videos, and you can find any topic you wish, from language-related YouTube channels to some other channels created specifically for native speakers, let's say. I am not a fan of language-related YouTube channels as well because I'm, again, sick and tired of it and I've had enough. That's why from all language-related, I can name just a few. I watch Kangaroo English. I watch Lingua Steve, which is a polyglot's YouTube channel. And I watch Echo Linguist, who compares different languages, so you can hear not only English in his videos. So everything I name here, if you wish, I can then make a post about it. If not, well, you can just re-listen to the recording and write it down. I don't know. as I work a lot with people from science and different parts of science and prepare for IELTS academic, I need some science language in my life, and for that I am subscribed for different YouTube channels on pop science. The most popular one is Vsauce. Now I unsubscribed recently because it's not interesting anymore, but in the past it was quite good. Like videos from 4 years ago are great. I watch Veritasium, I watch In a Nutshell, which is an absolute must for everyone. They have extremely nice animation and they make good videos in general, and so on and so forth. So basically some channel crash course, SciShow, like being smart is good or something like that. It's good to be smart. Yes, this is a YouTube channel, another one that you could watch. So different things, and they're quite good. There are videos on technology. I've found a few of them for my students. I don't watch them that often, but the most popular one is Unboxing Therapy. There are a variety of vlogs on YouTube that you can watch. Everyone can find something for themselves. I mostly watch like big YouTubers like PewDiePie or Jacksepticeye or people like that. If you know who they are, you could probably relate. And in general, YouTube channels that have a specific sphere of interest, they also sometimes make vlogs, and it's interesting to watch. I am into computer games, so I watch a lot of gaming channels, and through that I explore different accents because I watch videos of The Sims 4 and a lot of good Sims 4 YouTubers on YouTube. They are from different countries, including Scandinavian countries, Australia, South Africa, different parts of Britain and the United States. So you get a variety of different accents, very hard at times. And if you check out Plumbella, for example, she speaks in Northern English accent, which is in Northern England. And yeah, this is a real English, and it's hard, and you won't understand a word if you have an untrained ear. And I watch 2 Australian guys, and they make very mostly videos on The Sims 4, but sometimes just talking videos and vlogs. And again, I didn't know that they were Australian until I learned it from their videos, because for me their accent sounded like British, a weird British, but still. And that's why they debunk the stereotype about Australians that they speak in a completely incomprehensible way. It's not true. Not everyone speaks like that. So if you're interested in real accents, you can try it out. What else? You could watch cooking videos, probably. It's obvious. And I used to love Jamie Oliver's FoodTube, because he invited different people of different and national descents, and they would speak. So I loved training my ear to different non-native speaking accents, and trying to figure out which sounds are different and which sounds are difficult for them to pronounce when they speak in English. So you could check out these things as well. Music channels on YouTube are also quite interesting, because most music channels are not exclusively music. They have different competitions and speaking shows and so on. For example, there is a channel called Two Set Violin, where 2 Asian guys play violins, but also they have competitions. They compete between each other. They have some challenges. They review memes. They do different funny things and so on. There's Rumi Official, which is pop songs channel mostly, but he also kind of does what most YouTubers do at the moment, reviews, meme reviews, and so on and so forth. Humor, there are, of course, like big comedians, stand-up comedians have their own channels, but if you don't know who to choose from, you could try Comedy Central. You could try, I don't know, like Saturday Night Live official channel, or there's a Dry Bar Comedy YouTube channel where you could watch little pieces of like their stand-up shows and choose which stand-up comedians you like most. Humor, yeah, music, gamers, and things like that. There are documentaries on YouTube. There are videos that you could use in your own lessons. There are videos that you could find for your students that they might like. Like one of my students watches Living Big in a Tiny House, about tiny houses. Other students watch some music videos. Some students enjoy Jolly channel, which features two British guys that do whatever. I can't describe in one word what is their channel about. It's about everything and nothing in particular. So it's also quite nice. And so on. So the possibilities are endless, and you could really find whatever you want, depending on your interests. I'm a big fan of BookTube, which features YouTubers who review books and tell some interesting things about it. And I particularly recommend John Green channel, Daniel Green channel. John Green is another guy. So Daniel Green has a channel where he not only reviews books, but he has also fantasy news, some reviews as well, unboxing, and things like that. So it's interesting to observe as well. So anything your desire is there on YouTube, and you can watch it completely for free. Most videos have built-in subtitles. Some videos have subtitles which you can switch on. The most important thing, if you liked something, subscribe to the channel not to lose it and to explore more. And I will go and see if anyone wrote what channels they watch. I saw BBC Learning English, possible. Anything else? No, no one decided to participate in today's discussion. Oh well, maybe you'll write your favorite YouTube channels under the recording of this video. So we're getting to the end, and you could watch like one video a week, for example, and recommend it to your students. It's also possible you can ask your students recommend something to you if they watch some English-speaking YouTubers. And we have one thing that can help you plan your time, manage it well. So after the stream finishes, you will be able to register to get a booklet about time management for teachers, especially now when we are getting into online. This booklet will help you manage your time so that you have time for lessons, lesson planning, some me time, some language improvement time, and so on. So the recommendations will be by following the link, which link I think that my moderator will send it wherever interesting. And since tomorrow I'll make, I think, 3 posts in my blog with some of my most favorite channels. You have an opportunity to leave a comment under the recording to this video and say what topics, the channels of what topics would you like to see in my posts. Maybe you don't want anything and I'll just choose myself. Maybe you have some preferences. This would be it for today. If you go and subscribe to my channel, I would be glad. If you don't want to subscribe to Skyteach community channels to follow the news, not to lose anything, and be able to participate in the next our streams. And yeah, this would be it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and this would be that. Have a nice evening and see you in a week.